Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Doodle Robot and today I'm going to show you all of the supplies and coloring books that I got for, we'll say the month of June. Some of them have been hanging around my house for a while. But anyways, so they were possibly purchased back in May. Anyways, let's clear the clutter and get started. All right, I'm going to zoom you in a smidge. This is very exciting. I'm trying out my new filming situation. I'll show you all in my makeover. But since I really like these Hoo paint markers, acrylic paint markers, I thought I would try a few more paint marker type things. And especially since I recently changed the nib on a couple of these and I'm like, oh, this is great. I haven't tried it yet, but my guess would be that you could probably take the nib out and wash it and put it back in, and it would still work as well if you run out of nibs. I haven't tried that yet, though. So I really like those. I use them all the time. I want more colors. So the Hoo marker colors right here are here, and I basically am looking for some more colors to use. So I picked up, and I haven't unpackaged these. I'm going to unpackage these in a different video. The Arctic's acrylic marker set, which, based on reviews that I've seen and comments on Amazon, I don't think are acrylic. I think they're more like ink, but they're very opaque. Let's see if I can get it open. Packaging versus Doodle Robot. All right, here we go. Just so you can see what they look like. You may not have seen reviews. I'll do a swatching and reviews, but let's open the box, maybe. Very nicely packaged. Ooh, pretty. Okay, it seems that somewhere they say that they're ink. I don't know where that would be. Anyhow, let's see. 2 sets. I believe this was a set of 32. So there we are. And like I said, I'll do a swatching first impressions in another video that I shoot right after this. So that is the Arctic's, not sure if I'm saying that right, acrylic marker set. Also, because I wanted more acrylic paint markers, and I know that Posca is the, it's the standard. I got the 21 set of Posca paint pens, again for more colors, etc. and so on. I'm really searching for a true red. Hopefully that's a true red. So again, haven't taken those out of the package, but I will. I'll get them swatched up. Let me get my tools out of the way there. It's really nice being able to stand at my desk and have stuff available to me. Okay, and when I get to my coloring books, you'll see why I got the Tau Tree markers. During the last month of school, May, for us here in the Southwest, that's the really stressful time when you don't have time to do much except, go to work, come home, sleep, be all stressed out, stuff like that. I was really wanting to do designs, and I think I have finally, it's only taken over a year, have finally figured out how to color on Amazon paper, which is awesome because there's some really good artists that I would like to color that only sell their work on Amazon paper. So I got the skinny little Tau Tree markers for both designs and just Amazon paper in general. My hands hurt when I hold the big markers. I don't know, it's the way I hold them or something. So I thought I would try. I thought I'd give the skinny ones a try. Just to have more colors. I don't have that many colors. My markers are starting to run out and dry up. So it was time. So we're going to give those a try. We'll see how they work. If they don't work out, I'll just go back and order the big markers. But I did need some alcohol markers. So we got those. And then, because I bought this book, and you saw this one, I think, in my last big haul. This was the classic comic coloring book, sci-fi and horror. It's basically like a big color by number, except there's no numbers. Well, I guess you don't have to, but I want to color them relatively true to the covers. I needed some grays, because there are grays in that book. So, and although I have a big set of a Hoo Hoo water-based markers, and I've got quite a few Tombos now as well, I didn't have any grays in either of what I already have. So I picked up the gray pack because I do need it for that book. They're nice too. I've already started using them. They've been sitting around my house a while waiting for a haul video. And at Walmart, just because on one of my coloring pages I used all of my silver gel pen there, or the majority of it, there's just a little bit left. I picked up another one of these, and my white one is, it's getting dried out or something. It doesn't work very well. I have too many golds now, though. I don't know why. I'm not a gold user. I need to figure out where to use a bunch of gold gel pen, though. So I picked up the Uniball Signo gel pens, just a refill, running out. And another time when I went to Walmart, I was so excited. I get excited when I see something that Walmart doesn't usually have. I picked up the metallic jelly rolls. And my question is, why does silver and gold have to come in every single pack of gel pens that you buy? I have a million of those now. Anyway, I wish I would have had more colors, but I want to support Walmart. I want to tell them to get more of this style thing in there, so I bought that. I don't have these colors. I don't think I have those colors either, but I could be wrong. I don't know. And at the dollar store, I got the glue and residue eraser. This summer, I'm going to really give my product a try that I haven't used. Where is it? This product. The Molotov. Is it Molotov? Do you pronounce that with a V sound? The Molotov, or does it go this way? No, it goes this way. Molotov art masking pen. I see sometimes it rips people's papers, and you have to like rub it to get it off. I thought this might help a little bit in that endeavor. We shall see. Maybe it would rip the paper. I'm going to practice on something that's not too important to me. So I picked that up, and in general for just removing glue and residue. That will come in handy in life. And the last two things. Oh, I love how close I can get my camera. This is so nice. Because I was working on a big project, and the only thing I had to black out a bunch of lines in it was black paint, and then I had to paint like 8 layers of the color over that to mask out the black, because, you know, acrylic paint, it's kind of transparent. I really needed something opaque, and in my Blick cart, I have something white opaque, and it's a professional brand of paint, but it's like $21. So I looked at Walmart just the other day when I went, and I found this. This is chalk paint, but it says opaque matte finish, so this was only $1.33. So I'm going to give this a try. The big bottle of this is like $5 or something, $5, $6. So if this works, I'm going to have to invest in this, because the normal apple barrel paint that I use is terrible at blocking anything out. This is not an opaque white. It's great for, you know, lightening other paint, but as something to paint a nice opaque background on, then go on and paint on top of it, it does not work. So I'm going to give this a try. I will let you know how that works, if it's good, if it's opaque, or not. And lastly, I finally got myself a tiny little bottle of glossy accents to try. This was the teeniest bottle I could find. I don't know if I'm going to like it. Is it supposed to be yellow? Mine is yellow-ish. I haven't opened the bottle yet to give it a try, but I do like sometimes when people put it on the eyeballs of their characters. So, yeah. I got it just to give it a try. Alright, that is it for my supplies. I will meet you back here in just a second with my coloring books. Okay, we're back and set up with the coloring book. So as you can see, I did go a little crazy in June here. I think there's 16, although some have been laying around the house for quite a while, so they may have been ordered towards the end of May or something. But anyways, let's get started. Let me clear away the clutter, and we'll get started and look at the damage that I did. Okay. Alright, so one that was ordered quite a while ago. Let me zoom you in a smidge. Oh, my new filming space works so much better. This is so nice, guys. I'm very happy with it. I saw this on Carrie Kay's channel, and we're doing a buddy color together. Color Yourself Tranquility. This is the basically trees. It's all trees, which is awesome. Y'all know I like trees. This is by Melissa Laney, maybe? I'm not sure how to say that, but yeah, it's a hardcover book, and it's true to its title. It's just got a bunch of abstracted and stylized trees. I'm not gonna do a flip through or anything. There's one on Carrie Kay's channel, which is excellent. She goes nice and slow. Every kind of tree you can imagine is really good. I see myself doing a lot in here. I don't want to show you the one that I'm working on. It's a surprise for my next finished pages videos, but that is Color Yourself Tranquility Trees. Alright, another book that has been laying around for a long time and I've actually already started. Oh gosh, Spooky Girl. This is a Coco Wyo book. Does it list the illustrator? They should really start doing that. They're one of those companies, they must use lots of illustrators. I don't see it though, if it is there. Alright, so, I mean, this is probably going to be one of those books that takes the internet by storm again. When I saw that video, whoever posted, I can't remember, I'm so sorry, whoever posted the first video, I'm like, oh, about 2 minutes I was ordering that book. So I've got a whip started in here of, it's just based right now. I'm going to make these so that they're very, like, hideous style curtains, because, I don't know, I think a spooky girl would live in a place that had, like, hideous wallpaper and hideous curtains like that. But I really want to do it in this, do you see this, like, cool, sketchy, painterly style that is on the cover? And that's not normally how I work, so it's going to be slow going, I think, for me to kind of try to do a style that I'm not comfortable with, but I really like this very painterly, undone style that they have on the cover there. Anyways, this is it's all Spooky Girl. There's a lot of pictures. This may be one, one of those to finish in a lifetime kind of things. They're all good. Some of them remind me a little bit of The Beauty of Horror, but yet they're still different. So, and a little less daunting because they're a little less detailed. So, yeah, this is a good character here. So, got Spooky Girl. And because I really like are you in? This is a big book. My classic comic coloring book, sci-fi and horror, I hunted down the other one. And when I did that, I found that they're both at Barnes & Noble for $8. And I put a disclaimer thing up on my site where I did the flip through and the haul, because I paid like $30 for the other one, although it would be like $30. And then I sent a complainy thing to Amazon, to the seller, and I don't know if I should report him to Amazon, but he was kind of like angry and almost abusive, like passive-aggressive abusive kind of thing. But he did give me a $10 refund. So, yeah, okay. Although, I don't know. I kind of think that book was worth $30. Again, there's, in the other book that I have, and I'm assuming this one is the same, it's 126 images to color, and so I like this one too. Not as much as the sci-fi horror one, but there's lots of different options here. There's this jungle girl, Sheena, and there's little cute cartoony ones, and love ones, and murder mystery ones. There's still some sci-fi and horror ones here too. And I like them because they're very similar to, I don't have any color by number books, but you can look up the cover and just color it, to match the historical version, which I like, because it's kind of like a color by number, but not. And on my one that I did already in the other book, I stuck mostly to the color scheme, although I improved it a little bit, in my opinion. I improved it a little bit here and there. I did a few things slightly differently. My love memoirs. Oh my gosh. As the world turns here. So yeah. So I'm super glad to have that one in my collection. It's been sitting around my house a while. All right. So the ones that I most recently bought, and these all stem from, I think these are them, not that one. All of these, nope, not that one, stem from May, basically, when it was just too hard to color because the stress is just too much. So I was really looking for, I wanted to color, but I didn't have the energy or the brain power left to, sit down and color, and I wanted just things where I could, like mandalas and designs, basically. Designs, patterns, mandalas, that I could just sit down with a few markers that I didn't take any terrible long time to pick out and just color, because I needed the coloring, but I didn't really have the mental energy left to do coloring. So I remedied that with a few books here. So we've got 2 Angie Grace books. I got Wow and Cool. And so a quick flip through. Some of these are mandalas, some are just designs. I think most of them are symmetrical. There's a few asymmetrical ones here and there. And I like asymmetry a lot. I like that a lot of these are square. There's a few round ones. There's another asymmetrical one. Given an option, I'd probably prefer asymmetrical to the mandala ones, but I like this one too. It's symmetrical, but it's just symmetrical on 2 sides. It's not like endlessly symmetrical. So that's cool, and this is Wow. And hopefully you can see okay. There are flip-throughs of this online already. I thought I'd start with 2 and see how it went. I prefer the slightly bigger ones to the slightly tinier ones, which is one of the things I was trying to remedy in my collection. I mean, I have Geomandala 1 and 2, but there are very tiny spaces in those things. So I wanted something with a little bigger spaces. We're all learning quickly what we like and don't like. Like those mythographic books, they have such teeny tiny things that I don't particularly enjoy coloring in them. So I like busy and I like details, but not microscopic. All right, and one that I found that I don't think I've seen online, let me zoom you in, I'm going to do a flip through of this one. There's a flip through online, but I only found the flip through because I don't know. Amazon recommended this to me, and I liked a couple of the images that I saw on the back here of the book. And it's a flip through put up by the artist and doesn't have very many views, so I'll give it a kind of a proper flip through. But it's got really good designs. They're mandala-esque, but very interesting. Unlike a lot of the mandalas that you see over and over and over again out there. Nice, bold, dark lines. I like that in a design book. So I tried to look at more of this artist's style, and this artist is not written on the front or the next page. He did have a name. There we go. Joseph Raby. And I was researching some of his other books. I didn't find another one that I liked, but he also goes by a different first name that's more French, possibly. I'm not sure. The titles, I think, were translated from French. I don't really know. But yeah, I really like this one. So I'm going to do a flip through of this one. All right, and some more design books. Let's see. This one was a blind buy because there's no flip through of this online yet. But again, just a different kind of design book as I was looking to remedy that. Why is Coco Wyo making books with this weird black line in them now? Oh, maybe it's so you don't have to color into the spine or something. It's strange, though. Just another design book. This one is called Relaxation Patterns by Coco Wyo. I'm going to guess that they didn't list the illustrator. Coco Wyo, you need to start doing that. And it was a blind buy, and I think I like it enough that I'm going to keep it. Again, for those times when I just need to sit down and color, I want to put color on a page, but I don't want to, mess up something nice that I'm working on that requires some mental energy. Yeah, in May I found myself sitting down at my desk to color and just staring at the pages because I was just completely spent. And the last few years, it has been like that, especially in this new school district. Oh, no, black line's still there. They're kind of cracking the whip at us here, so it's cool. It's got some good images. They're kind of big, hence alcohol markers. Like I said, I've got a few tactics in my arsenal now for Amazon paper that I think are working well, so I think that will be good. And I saw this on many channels, I think. Intricate Patterns by Jade Summer. There's another one, Intricate Flowers. Actually, there's two more in this series, but I saw this on several channels. Most recently, I saw it on Carrie Kay's channel again, and she had a flower one too. Oh, and this one comes in hardcover. I didn't get hardcover, but it comes in hardcover. And I was a little worried that this was going to be too small because it's so difficult to tell online. And it's not. It's intricate, but it's not too tiny of spaces. Even though, I watch videos on my phone. That one maybe a little bit. The spaces are just about right. And it's one of the reasons I bought the Tau tree with the little nib on the end. I want to give those a try. So yeah, all different kinds, mandala ones, kind of, I always think of these with like the four things as Andy Warhol style. I really like this one a lot. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this book. I was really hoping it wasn't going to be too tiny stuff, but it's just about right. And there's all kinds of flip throughs of this one online, so I won't do one of that one. Unless you want me to. I will do a flip through of this one because there's not a flip through online. This is Amazing Patterns by Coloring Book Kim. And well, there were flip throughs, but they flipped through like this. And I'm just like, okay, no. I need a slow flip through where I can see stuff. So I'll give you a general brief overview here. And what I like about this, again, not that one, but most of these they're very asymmetrical. Like I said, I really like asymmetrical. They're big, they're blown up. I don't know why they have to go edge to edge, but maybe I'll do borders or something, I don't know. But yeah, I will do a slowed down version of this one. It seems very promising. Oh, I like the stippling in this one. Cool. So again, just more designs. So like I said, I went crazy with the designs. Just to have that. Because there's a lot of times now that I've been coloring just over a year, I find what I need at different times. Like sometimes I like really complicated. Sometimes, I like to alter the pages. Sometimes I pick out a page just because I want to try a new product or I want to do a certain special effect with a product. And sometimes I just need to sit down and color mindlessly. So we needed some books for that. All right. Another dragon book. Because I like this book so much. "50 Marvelous Dragons" by Camilla Angelkova. I love this book a lot. I'm going to have, when next I do, I don't want to show you, but when next I do my finished pages, I have 2 in here. I finally finished that long-standing whip. There's a preview. And I started another one, which is coming along really good. I like this one a lot. It's got whimsical, it's got warrior women's, it's got sweet and motherly, it's got cool little portraits. Maybe here I could use my gold pens. I gotta find a place to use those. It's got everything, but because I like this one so much, I wanted another dragon book. And this one by Dragon Life by Deborah Muller is a bit more whimsical than the last one. A bit more cartoony and kind of just sweet, like meditating dragon. That's awesome. I wanted this one too because I am really enjoying dragons right now. So these are both really good. I see myself working in these 2 a lot. So I was just adding a little bit more to my dragon collection. I don't have a huge dragon collection. I don't know. It seems pretty good probably now. Unless that Anne Stokes book becomes available. I keep searching for it, but I never find it. I have these, and then I have some from Coloring Heaven. I think it's a dragon issue or something. So yeah, pretty pleased with my Dragon Life purchase there. And then we have frogs. Because frogs. Gotta have frogs. Oh, no, I can't remember whose channel I saw this on. I'm so sorry. I should write these things down, but, I just purchase and then I forget things. This is by Cute Frogs, Morgana Sky. And it is true to its name. It's got lots of cute frogs. And there's a couple, at least 2 flip-throughs of this online, so you'll be able to find it if you're interested. Lots of cute frogs. I love frogs. Frogs, insects, dragons. I feel like there's a theme there, probably. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I'll buy a whole coloring book just because there's a cute frog picture in it. I've had to talk myself down off the ledge a few times. When I made this haul with all the design books, I had in there a couple of George Tufex's color by numbers. Had to talk myself out of those. I don't know why I'm averse to color by numbers, but George Tufex's ones always look really good when I see them online. Some of the other ones look a little crazy. I don't know about them. It's hard to tell. I just watch on my phone, so I don't know. It's hard to tell, but... Oh, and then in the front, there's all these little bitty thumbnails of things. I guess I could go through and name them all. I don't know. I don't know what I would do with those pages. They're too tiny to color, probably. Unless you use them as test palettes. But Cute Frogs by Morgana Sky. All right, and along the design, I found a mid-century modern design book, Mid-Century Modern Animals by Jen Sky. This is a Just Add Color book. These are nice thick papers here. They're single-sided. This is an old book, been out a long time, but I do love Mid-Century Modern. I don't know how I came upon this book, but I'm glad I did because I don't really have much Mid-Century Modern. This might be the only one that I have in my collection. Not that I really need any more than this, probably. This pretty much covers it. All right, so just relatively simple, easy designs, and you can research and, color it in colors that are true to the style of Mid-Century Modern. And I guess Amazon offered this one to me, suggested it because it's Just Add Color, and I thought it was cool though. I looked it up and I'm like, yeah, okay. So this is by Sarah Walsh. This is Circus. And I like the whimsical art style here. I was looking at this. These just came today, late, like 9 o'clock at night. There was a delivering delay, and they said that I was going to get them tomorrow or the next day, but then they came today for some strange reason. I'm thinking a lot of these might benefit from just block coloring, maybe. It's a very interesting book. It's got that weird, creepy vibe that I like. And it's a unique style that it's drawn in as well. I like the pictures with more stuff going on, but... Anyways, that was, Amazon doing its job, suggesting stuff, and me taking them up on it. All right, a couple more here to complete my collection of the Alan Robert books. I got The Beauty of Horror 2. That was the only one I don't have until 6 comes out in August. Yeah, I know that it comes out in August. So I'm sure most of you have seen this one. It's not new. But now I have all of his. He might be one of those auto buys for me. If Thomas Love Tomic makes any more, he's probably an auto buy. I'm not sure which I like more, his earlier style or his later style. They vary a little bit. I like them both, I think. Oh, that's good. Okay. So that was just completing my collection, because he's one that I want to own everything. I can't wait for the new one to come out. And because of the circus book, Amazon suggested this book. And then this is a book by the same author. So we will discuss this author, or this illustrator, I should say. These are tiny books. I don't know what they measure. They're the tiniest ones of the lot. They measure 8 by 8. Okay. All right, so I've seen this one online a couple of times. It hasn't... Now, these are Amazon print books. And this one is filled with creamy paper. This is called Color Me Circus by not Ibragimov, maybe. I might not have said that right. And I saw this online and I'm like, oh, I totally have to have that. That artist is amazing. Look at this work. The only problem is this is on Amazon paper. And these are double-sided. This is a double-sided book. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with that. If I'm going to cover everything in satin glazing liquid. And like I said, this one's a creamy paper and it feels very much like thin Amazon paper. I don't know if artists get a choice on the paper that they use, but this book is different here. Yeah, this artist is really good. And like I said, there's flip-throughs of this online that you can find. And they're good flip-throughs, so no need to do this one. This other one was a blind buy. I mean, look at this. This artist is so good. I'm just going to have to figure out if I can color pencil on two sides of this paper. Or if I want to use other mediums, if I'm just going to satin glaze liquid everything. So yeah, so like the one here, I don't think I'd want to go at that with pencil. I would probably want to use watercolor, or even, I use acrylic paint a lot. Acrylic paint would work, so. But yeah, super good artist, and I was hoping that the next book would be the same. Now, this is also, Amazon print book. However, this book was printed, they both have that matte, funny feeling texture on the front. This was printed on the 8th of June because I just ordered it. This one was printed, and this book is a bit thinner. It's not got as many pictures in it. And this book, oh, I can't remember. I want to say maybe it was $8.99 or $9.99, I don't know. This book was like $13. This is The World of Broken Dolls by the same illustrator. It's much thinner. This one, because I was looking at the paper, and this is like no Amazon paper I have ever felt before. This feels, although it's thin, it feels much higher quality than the books that I usually get. And this one has been sitting around the warehouse for a while. This one was printed on, why is it not focusing? There we go. 29th of January. So I don't know, maybe some different paper was in the printer on that day or what, but this is The World of Broken Dolls. And like I said, it was a blind buy because there was nothing. A lot of the images in here go like this too. They're long ways. They're portrait ways. But the same cool, I'm not going to be able to show this book. The same cool style of the artist. I'll do a flip through of this too. I may have to orient my camera in the other direction. Same cool style. Oh, it looks like maybe they all go that way. Again, printed on both sides of the paper. Maybe they all do go that way. It's got a different flavor, but oh, this artist is really good, but she needs to work on printing it right. Oh, this one goes this way. Okay. So so maybe all the ones in the front go this way. Nope. No, that goes this way. Horizontally. I should use my art words horizontally rather than vertically. So it looks like the ones in the front go horizontally, and then there's a few in the back that go vertically. Okay, so really good too. I'm glad I bought this artist. I just don't know how I'm going to tackle these Amazon print pages that are printed on both sides. We shall see. But yeah, really good artist. All right, that has been my big haul for June. I thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is for you. I look forward to seeing you next time. Live long and prosper. Bye-bye.